Good morning everyone, Val here, and this morning's breakfast is 2 rice cakes with peanut butter, cream honey, and bananas, and I have some grapefruit and my vitamins, and I have a cup of tea. So I made some ginger, turmeric, and peach tea for this morning. I put a load of laundry in the wash. Actually, I have one in the wash and one in the dryer now. But I sat down and started the new book, the book of Revelation, the letters to the 7 churches. And I'm on the first church, and I've read through the history of the town of Ephesus, and I'm going into the letter to the church now. So I'll be reading that probably tomorrow or Wednesday, or whenever I get a second to sit down and read it. But I'm enjoying it so far. So far I'm happy with the book. And those will be the studies coming up in the end of this month and the beginning of next month. So I'm looking forward to those. Had a great weekend with Gavin. It's always good to see him. He's a good young man. I'd say young man. He's not a boy anymore, but he's a good young man. Very polite, very nice. Very much enjoyed fishing with him. Very much enjoyed playing games with him and just kind of hanging out with him. And we did take him home. I took him home last night, and then when I got back, Steve and I transplanted 7 of the tomatoes out into pots by the garden. I still have 8 or 9 left there that are a little bit smaller. I was trying to rush to get through the 7 of them that we transplanted, because 7 or 8, because it looked like it was going to rain. I'm not sure if it did rain or not last night. It's calling for rain all week, but if it doesn't rain by probably about after dinner tonight, 6 o'clock tonight or so, I'm going to go out and water the garden. We have 3 watermelons growing now, which I'm very excited about. This is our first time we've ever planted watermelon. There are 3 cantaloupes on the vine, which I'm very excited about. Our first time trying to grow cantaloupe. And I haven't seen any pumpkins yet, but I think it's still a little bit early for the pumpkins. I see a couple that look like they may want to be starters, but last year they didn't all take. And I know there's male and female buds that are coming out, and I'm not sure how that all works, but some of them produce and some of them don't. And right now I don't see anything that looks like it may be a pumpkin. I see some that possibly could be, but last year, from experience, they didn't all produce. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with those. I do see another pepper on our vine out there, which is very cool. And there's another couple more that look like they're going to be starting. So I think we're going to do okay with the garden. I wasn't really convinced because of the way the weather was going so weird at the beginning of the summer. And then it got extremely hot. But I mean, we have done the best we could do. I just think these tomatoes just got a really, really slow start, because I didn't plant them any later than I normally do. And by now they're usually huge. So I'm not sure what went on with those tomato seeds. But we'll have a late crop, I guess, because they are growing. They're growing nice now. I just need to get them transplanted. And maybe I can do that tomorrow morning. I want to get in the office. I've got paperwork to get through in the office. And then I'll probably go back in the craft room, because I haven't done crafts all weekend, and I need to really get working on some bowl cozies for my sales this fall, because I've got a lot of time that I'm not going to be able to work on them. I've got scheduled some volunteer time, and I've scheduled time to be away on trips, and I know there's going to be time I'm not going to be at my sewing machine, so I need to take advantage of the days that I can be, which is going to be today, tomorrow, probably Wednesday, probably all week. I don't think there's anything keeping me from sewing in the afternoons all this week. I may take a morning if it doesn't rain to go and try to transplant the rest of those, or just maybe wait for Steve for a night when it's not raining to get those transplanted. We'll see, because those aren't as big as the other ones. So if they go another week, I'm not going to be stressing about that. I am going to eat my breakfast. I'm going to get into the office and get the desk cleaned up again. You know, as bills come in and paperwork and stuff we need to do. We do paperwork for the VA. And then we have some paperwork we're doing now for our new insurance company, because we did change over our insurance, and there's a couple of things we need to do for them, and I think there's something else in there that I need to take care of. I know there's a couple of things I need to order. So I need to go get that straight. There's some missionary stuff that came in too. I gotta check on that. So they're talking about doing some local missions, possibly doing a trip to Texas. I don't know that I'll be a part of that one because I still want to be involved with the North Carolina and Tennessee, where Gail is. And I would like to make another trip down there because I have some socks and stuff, but I have some socks that are supposed to be delivered between now and I haven't got a shipment date on them yet. They usually send me an email and say they're shipped, and I look for them, but it did say, you know, you're in this quarter, you're going to be shipped. So they should be coming. I hope they don't come while we have our vacation set for the end of August. I hope they come before then. That way I can get them distributed out to the different shelters, and then I'll put some, I have some aside for Gail. So for down in the Appalachia area. So, all right, I'm going to eat my breakfast and then move on to my next thing. I'm done in the craft room for today. I finished 3 bowl cozies, and this has fall leaves on them, ready for fall. And then I have one in this pattern. It's the same kind of a tan color, and I have like 3 more of those to do over there. And then I did 10 of the eyeglass cases. I just have to string those. I think I'm going to use the white string for this. This has a little silver sparkles in it. But I don't have time. I'm going to go in the kitchen and start dinner. The pork chops are already in the oven. I just need to do the sides. So I'm going to go work on that. Tonight's dinner is pork chops, and this is a tenderloin I cut into make pork chops out of it. And then I have mac and cheese for Steve. I have collard greens for myself. That's actually kale. And then I have stuff to make salad. We have a little bit of leftover watermelon, a little bit of leftover fruit salad, and we have applesauce. Pork chops and applesauce. All right, that's dinner. Steve's home. All right, did you have a good day?
It was okay.
That's all right. All right, thank y'all for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. Leave a comment below. And remember,
It's all about the adventure.
yes it is. Catch y'all tomorrow. Bye now.